Merlin Sports. It's that time of the week again, and our picks of the week are in. Let's start with Merlin's Lock of the Week. For our first matchup, we have the Carolina Panthers visiting Seattle to play the Seahawks. Carolina is coming off a Monday night home loss against the New Orleans Saints, whereas the Seahawks won in overtime on the road against the Detroit Lions. Now, the Panthers kept it close against the Saints, only losing by a field goal, but the offense sputtered and only collected 14 first downs, and only gained 239 yards of total offense against a decent Saints defense. Quarterback Bryce Young is not expected to start. He's out with an ankle sprain. Veteran Andy Dalton will start in his place, and I don't think Dalton should fare any worse than Bryce Young. Geno Smith, on the other hand, had a bounce-back game for Seattle, throwing for over 300 yards and 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. Pete Carroll and Seattle got the offense going and scored 37 points in the shootout win over the Lions. I like Seattle to win and cover the 5.5 point spread now that their offense found their gear, and to stomp the Panthers. Next, let's turn our attention to the dog of the week. The Pittsburgh Steelers take to the road and travel to Las Vegas to take on the Raiders. Now, the Raiders are a slight favorite in this game, even though they were thumped by the Buffalo Bills last week. Their offense disappeared and only gained 55 rushing yards and a putrid 13 first downs. Star running back Josh Jacobs had -2 yards rushing, and quarterback Jimmy G threw 2 picks. Ugly indeed. On the other hand, the Steelers won a tight, grinding Monday night game against the Cleveland Browns. It was mostly due to the strength of their defense, as TJ Watt picked up a scoop and score touchdown in the fourth quarter to pull away. So take the Steelers to grind and pound their way to a victory over a much softer Raiders team and cover the 2.5 point spread in what should be a low-scoring affair. Next, we have our bonus pick of the week, and this week we're going into the Meadowlands, where the New England Patriots visit the New York Jets. Now, both these teams lost last week, with now New England actually sitting at 0-2 and the Jets at 1-1. But the Patriots have kept their games close and against top competition in the Eagles and Dolphins, and I think that serves them well against the Jets. The Jets got a reminder of why they traded for Aaron Rodgers, as Zach Wilson struggled mightily, throwing 3 interceptions and only completing 12 out of 27 passes. It was a brutal game on both sides of the ball, with the Jets getting blown out in Dallas. I like the Patriots to get their first win, as Belichick will out-scheme Saleh and the Jets and make life miserable for Zach Wilson and the Jets offense. They should easily cover the point spread of 2.5 points. Well, that does it for this week's picks. Let's see how we did last week. We evened up our record, which now stands at 3-3. Thanks for stopping by, and good luck to everyone this week.